I'm joining you in spirit and in body.
We're dancing together. Yes. This remix is just so fucking good. Wait, hold on. This part is really good.
Two Tony Tuesday. Uh-oh.
It's because I had to mute myself. I had to unmute myself in Video Ninja so you could hear me. But then I unmuted myself on the stream, but they could still hear me in that scene. So, you know, I was doing a lot of this. Oh my god, my chair is turning. Oh no! Fuck. Okay. Hi everyone. How we doing? God, it's December. And we all know what that means. I am feeling better. Yes, I'm feeling much better. Last week, both Grace and I were just like, we were just a little under the weather, you know.
I got the flu vaccine, and unfortunately, I'm weak.
It kicked your ass.
And mind. It kicked my ass a little bit, but way better than getting the flu. Holy shit.
There you go. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Even though today, in commercials class, one of the techniques we were working on was like really envisioning exactly who we're like trying to talk to, because we were doing like PSAs. So mine was about like lead poisoning in kids, like from paint. So it was like, get your child checked at when they turn 1 and when they turn 2. And they were like, okay, like they wanted us to specify the emotions that we were feeling, trying to convey in the read. And mine was like compassionate care, sort of urgency, sort of sympathizing sort of thing. And like and then it was like, okay, when was a time where you were talking to someone in this way, like specifically a situation where you spoke to someone in this way? And my brain came up with like an actually traumatic situation, but like I went first, so I didn't know that was coming. And so like I just went with the first thing that came to mind, and I fucking started crying in the booth. And he was like, I was like, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, don't apologize, because like, just like, it's okay, be in the emotion. And so I'm like trying to do this fucking read, and I'm just like, get your child checked. And he was
not funny. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. But like, my shirt is a solid color, right? So you could see the fucking teardrops dropping on my shirt.
God.
Yeah. So, but I feel better now. So, and I learned how to like channel that. Yeah, exactly. It's, at least for fictional characters dying, they're fictional. When you're doing voiceover for a real PSA about children possibly dying. Exactly. And like, because like you're trying to connect to like an audience of real people using a specific situation that did happen when you're trying to convey this same sort of emotion. And it's like, anyways. Yeah, no, I should have done the DGS anti-weed PSA. Weed will, wasn't it weed will steal it your life? Weed will steal it your life. I still have to, cause fucking VODs take forever to upload, but I can't wait to upload the DGS stream where I did get high and then I had a panic attack because I closed the game. I did not a panic attack, but like I had like panic just fill my whole body because I accidentally closed the game. And like there was like, I said something just off the top of my head and Jet was like, what? And I thought that indicated that I had hit on something, and then him saying what was like some kind of spoiler. And I like, my brain was like working at 1,000,000 miles a minute, where it was just like, oh, this reaction means that that's gonna happen, and then it just means that he spoiled the game for me, and and I just sat there going, okay, okay, okay. And I'm just like I rewatched it and I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? Oh no, oh my god. No, seriously, Grace, that was so, like, I had literally been waiting months for that moment, and I just sat there like, so fucking stupid. Weed will steal it, your life, for real. Anyway, so, oh yeah, and I went to Staples and made a board for you. Oh, sorry, the DGS stream where I did get high? Well, okay, Big Clingy. So basically, when I was streaming DGS too, the day fell on 420, and so...
oh my god, you had to.
I had to, and I also never, ever do that. Like, I have had edibles, I think a total of 3 times, because the first time, I'm always so high-strung, and also have ADHD, so as soon as I took the edible, I just fucking fell asleep. Second time,
Yeah.
I was like, maybe it was a fluke, and then, again, I just fell flat asleep. Third time was for this stream, and my roommate gave me an edible again, and then I, like, closed the game by accident and panicked, and I've never done it ever again. So, it's just not for me.
That's
Anyways.
crazy.
Yeah. I almost accidentally spoiled the DGS big twist for you in one of our drawing party games. Wait, did you? Well, I was too fucking... What is this? What is this music? Sorry. Let's just turn this music off and go into... All right. I don't know what that was.
Fascinating.
Yeah, Grovey, if it's any consolation, I literally didn't notice. A lot of the times when I'm not aware of something, like, I didn't become aware of Ace Attorney until, like, I didn't even know it existed until, like, I want to say, like, 2019, 2018. End of 2019, yeah. Because, like, literally, my brain has, like, blinders on only for the things that I'm, like, currently enjoying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyways. The ghost of the abandoned Persona streams haunting Tony. Listen, I got a lot to do, and that's still on the list. Yeah, more people get into Ace Attorney every year, and it's beautiful. And you know what we should do? We should get into Ace Attorney right now, because I've been talking for a long time, as I am wont to do. So, let's press any key, and let's continue. Shi Long Lang's argument. I'm so thankful it didn't affect you, which I figured when you started playing DGS after and didn't seem so. Yeah, no. I don't want to call myself stupid because I don't think I am. But I am just, I'm smart in different ways. And, I just, I don't always notice things. So I'm not stupid. I'm just not always super smart.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. Why Larry Part 2? This testimony title sums up so much about that guy's existence. Yeah, the last stream was pretty much almost entirely just doing Larry stuff. So we'll finish it off. Yeah, we got Lang right off the bat, so I gotta get my fangs out. Okay, sorry, hold on.
I gotta remember how to talk.
Yeah, me too. I gotta get my fangs out. Oh, hi, Luke. Welcome. Okay. Why, Larry? Part 2. It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone. I'm not in it. It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone. And under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion. We searched the embassy top to bottom, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. So, isn't it only natural that the suspicion would fall onto the owner of said weapon? Time to banish Larry to the Shadow Realm. I don't know what I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, no, you're fine. That was accurate. Because in the sub, Shadow Realm is just for the dub. In the sub, they just kill them, and I think that's fine. How long do you intend to cling on to that preposterous theory?
As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of this embassy.
I forgot what to do here, but the third statement just screams present evidence of other blood here. Yeah.
There's no stone we've left unturned. And we've managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. That the only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is this sword.
You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
Not so fast. If you've got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor.
Watching one of the first VODs from where Tony didn't have a Lang voice, and the only comment is something about an era before the Lang voice is insane. And I agree with that person. Yeah, no. I can't remember a time when I was like, oh no, like, I don't have a Lang voice yet, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you. Let's go. Ah! What the fuck was that? Oh, it's my coaster. It fell. I have a Melania coaster. Animal of Melania. I love Melania. I love the Elden Ring women so much. Yeah, Justine also was extremely different. It's so funny because like Lang and Justine are two voices that I constantly like refer back to as some of the ones that are most well developed in my brain. Like I know exactly where they are. I know exactly where they sit. And there was a time when I just didn't fucking know. Yeah, they need to. If they've got Lang in any sort of Ace Attorney anime, I'll be auditioning for that part.
Trust and believe.
Under the circumstances, we search the embassy top to bottom, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. So, yeah, okay. Is there anything fun to press? Oh, I need to remember what I have for evidence. Nothing for this testimony. All right, all right. Okay, I don't have anything else with blood on it, do I? Oh, wait, we don't know whose blood this is. No, the music is still going! Please audition for Francisca. I know she already has one, but do it anyway. I told you guys already, but I did get an 8 out of 10 for believability on my German accent, so. Sorry. Agent Lang. Oh, no. It's fine being clean. It's probably like you have to press it and then do whatever. About this piece of evidence, I also love getting wrong answer dialogue.
Lang just says, confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells. You shouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although, it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong!
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence. I just need to think rationally. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts. Let's press. No, literally kind of baller advice from Lang right there. Oh, you love... Wait, sorry, I was trying to figure out what you meant by I love his laugh. Well, thank you. Sorry, you guys are over here for me. Thank you. I think we already talked about butch lesbian Lang last time. The only place where you could find blood was on the samurai sword?
That's right. Even with Luminol, my friend Luminol. Which means that there are no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined.
Do I have a problem with Agent Lang's assertion that the samurai sword is the weapon? Yeah, this is probably what... If you believe that there is no other door of possibility left to open, then allow me to force one open for you.
Ha! And how do you plan to do that?
By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon.
The real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself, but my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy. And they've concluded that nothing else could have been used as the weapon. Knowing these facts, do you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course. Dude, convincing laughs are hard. They're one thing that I really, really, like, am currently working on. Because it has to come from, like... It kind of has to come from a genuine place. There's something that has to be activated, like, in your diaphragms, like... like that. Like, but, like, if you can't get the start of it, it's hard to try and... It's hard. Laughs are hard. Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
What are you talking about? I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate when people like you slander my men.
I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigation... Oh, dragnet. I was like, dragnet. What is a dragnet? Like a magnet, but a dragnet? I'm merely pointing out that their investigative dragnet has a few holes in it. Namely, that there is something your men couldn't even lay a finger on. And that item is the real murder weapon.
All right, then. I'll play along for now. This real weapon that killed Damask II. What exactly is it?
The real murder weapon, which not a single person has yet to touch, is this. It's gonna be this. No! Yeah, genuine laughs and screams do have to come from the same place. Correct. And, like, sometimes, like, laughing and crying are also kind of the same thing. This is the weapon you're looking for. Oh, wait, but why did I keep thinking it was that? It's got what's its fuck's blood on it.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but...
I don't know. I'm not thinking today.
Lang just says one should always perform one's job in the proper manner.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing that right now.
And I can't see how it's proper to show me evidence so devoid of potential or relation.
Was I mistaken?
Ha! Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, I'm gonna give you one more chance. But only one more. You got that? Because that's all the playtime I've got.
I must remain calm and think this through carefully. The real weapon that killed Damask II. It has got to be that thing. I just know it. Okay. Not this.
Well, haha, unless...
Unless. It's not that. Is it the Yatagarasu's Keyblade?
I was giving you shit, but I don't know.
It's fine. Let's try, this one. Nope. I need to actually start fucking thinking and using my brain. Cause, like, we're gonna, like, die. Okay. Fuck. Oh, shit. I can't save scum inside this window. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Do you have a walkthrough? We only have so many weapons. Okay. This can't be this because this is too, Oh, on the bright side, if you feel this, Larry gets arrested. Wow. When you put it that way. Was it one of these? I feel like it was one of
me
these.
to look?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like it was one of those stocks in there. I seem to remember that. Grace, would you? Grace Rivals for Life. You can tell me
yes.
if you have the answer.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
can't-
be quicker than me finding the guide.
It's the statue. The fucking statue? The fictional book character? Which one? Either one? I guess it would have to be, Alabasts, right? Because that's what's here? Yeah.
Take that!
The National Treasure of Alabast. Signs it was moved during the murder. Yeah, I guess I'm just like, it looks too heavy and the sword doesn't come out, unless I'm mistaken. Certain people can touch it, that's true.
You mean the Primadou statue?
Yes, and as you know, only the ambassador and his secretariat may touch it. Which, I believe, means that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct?
You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident between the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. The two countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance. Langja says the edge of a knife is just like a teeter-totter on the tip of the relationship finger.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm literally just talking today. I don't know what I'm saying.
Over a stupid fight related to a sovereignty statue. But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined.
Hold it!
Making sense is optional. This is so that's what I'd say every day in my life. Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this. The direction of the statue is facing just before the direction the statue is facing just before and after the crime are different. And there is only one conclusion I can draw from that.
Go look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue.
Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He is most definitely trying to trick you. You're gonna have cake? Oh, I'm so jealous. Shifu, please, let's be rational about this.
Langja says, just go already!
Oh yeah, so all of the like NPC sort of people, like the bailiffs, it started out as just the bailiff voice, but now it's just kind of everyone. They just all sound like this because it was tired of trying to figure out a good bailiff voice that didn't sound like any other character. Yes, sir. Yeah, Greg Edgeworth looking Men in Black. Shifu.
Yeah?
I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to obtain permission for us to examine the Primadou statue.
I see.
Wait, but then the investigation is at a standstill. Agent Lang, I will go speak with the ambassador personally.
Save your breath. He may act all weak and frail, but that old man's one tough cookie. But I guess you've gotta be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know?
Agent Lang.
What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already.
What? But Shifu! Sorry, I had to burp. What about causing an international incident?
Quiet! I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Hold it!
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine. So if someone is to take the responsibility, let it be me.
Responsibility? If we're gonna talk in such heavy terms, maybe I should let you. It'd be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me.
Foreshadowing? I cannot wait for his sad harmonica music, dude. Fucking... I think the coaster dropped and pressed the button.
All right then. Less talk and more investigating.
If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I'd like to run a luminol... It's chemiluminescence. But is the emphasis on the wrong syllable? I'd like to run a luminol chemiluminescence test on the statue.
A luminol test? Ah, good thinking.
Is chemiluminescence a word? I have to imagine it is. It doesn't sound like insanely fake.
If the statue was the murder weapon, then some of the victim's blood should be on it.
Chemiluminescence, but it didn't have a U, it had... I guess chemiluminescence. Chemiluminescence.
I'm always saying this.
We're always saying chemiluminescence.
Okay, let's get the forensics team in here.
Yeah. Yeah. The fuck! Yeah, that'd be that for like 5 entire minutes.
Looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor. I guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed Damask 2. Mask Star Damask.
Indeed.
But I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook.
Imagining Kay trying to copy Miles saying that word.
Chemiluminescence. Got him.
It doesn't prove that he didn't kill Damask II, so the charge remains.
We are hardly done examining this statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required.
Ha! You think so? Okay then, knock yourself out.
I love this funky little beat they've got.
It rules.
Upon closer inspection, he really does look a lot like the Steel Samurai.
Hey, maybe that's why they chose him to be the Goodwill Ambassador?
I actually can't discredit that hypothesis.
Or maybe the people at this embassy just really, really like the Steel Samurai.
That's absolutely preposterous.
I don't think it's that unlikely. We mustn't go around denouncing people's opinions. Shut the fuck up.
And Not yet. Look how easily you discredited mine. Not that I care why they chose him.
With his sword drawn and ready, there is a certain aura of valor around him. Lang just says, those who hold a sword hold an equally strong will. It's said that the weapon one holds reflects the strength and will of one's character.
The steel samurai has such small breasts, after all. Ugh, Miles Edgeworth.
I wonder if this was created as a show of the country's majesty.
Ooh, then what does Franzi's whip say about her character?
It says that I'm ready to exact punishment on those who would break the law.
Why are you glaring at me? I thought you understood that I'm not the killer.
I believe in your case. She wishes to exact punishment before anything else happens. That's not. It's, I believe in your case.
And even in your case.
God, I'm so fucking sorry. There we go. I'm really scatterbrained today.
I get it.
Yeah, it's in the scrolls. He said a Japanese man's soul is in his katana. Yeah.
And what do we have here? This dirty smudge? It looks like a handprint? That's
Fuck.
What's a definitive bit of evidence like you doing under here? You come here often? Looks like we've got some fingerprints to analyze. Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. But it looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now.
Yeah, Lang is hitting on the evidence.
Hey, forensics guy! I want results on these fingerprints ASAP! You hear me?
Yes, sir. Agent Lang, I have the analysis results, sir.
Good. And?
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know, the victim of the murder in the Bubbly's embassy. The prints belong to him, Mr. Manny Coachin, sir.
But that's... What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible. Each Primadou statue can only be handled by someone of that country. But by the very fact that Mr. Cochin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. This statue is actually Babal's Primadou statue.
Impossible! It can't be!
Larry never once set foot on Babali's soil, so he was free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us further. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an Alabastian knife in Babal. And Damask II was killed on Alabastian soil with Babal's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yatagarasu, who visited both countries. The pieces were there, but I had yet to see the big picture they were to form.
All right, here's the... Okay. Okay, we're still in the middle.
My
March 14th, 9:21 p.m. Open air stage.
I've left the Damask II investigation to Francisca and returned to Babal. Yeah, the sign is readable. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babal's statue.
Mr. Edgeworth! Hi!
Accidentally just tipped an extra large amount of fried garlic into my rice. Epic breakfast time! Fuck yes! I got myself fucking garlic pork rinds downstairs. Oof. So, Kay, what's the situation?
Oh, it's great. Investigating is so much fun.
In other words, they've made absolutely no progress. You shut the fuck up right now. You don't know anything. You don't know her. I mean, you do, but like...
We weren't goofing off. Honest, sir. We've been investigating our hearts out.
Very well, then. Would you care... My fucking... My tongue is so immobile today. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. He's known her for a couple of days, but he already knows her. The immediate and inherent connection. I fucking love those two. Very well, then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation?
Oh, we've had a really fun time, sir.
I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
you have permission to enter Alabastian... You have permission to enter the Alabastian embassy, is that correct? Fuck! My god.
Yep. As a local detective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir.
Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. I love when they get rid of the unnecessary evidence. It's just so much better for my brain. They belong to the lady under the pink princess's mask.
The Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing us, sir?
The kind that was also playing the role of the pink badger yesterday.
Ugh. Oh, understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her. And if I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere.
He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence that has lost their value given to Detective Gumshoe, also of little value. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore. Hold on. Hold on. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either.
What? Are you really gonna throw that autograph away?
Yes, because that Steel Samurai was a fake. Steel Samurai's autograph scrunched up into a ball and disposed of.
Beautiful.
Wait, what? What do you mean by fake?
Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged.
Hi, what you doing? Yes?
How is the investigation going in the Babalese Secretariat's office, Kay?
Well, even though we found a few treasures, they've all been pretty much burnt to a crisp. A treasure is a terrible thing to waste.
Anyway, is there anything else I should know about?
Oh, that's right. You know what I found in that office? A wooden bear carving. It's so cute! Can I have it? Huh? Can I?
No, of course you can't. By the sound of things, it appears that there has been no progress in the investigation. But I do know what to get her for her birthday. Oh! Ah! That was so cute! Stop! Did you see that? Grace, did you see that?
I didn't. I looked away for 1 second.
No! Dude, it was so fucking cute! She was like... She like looked around. It was adorable!
Oh my god.
You have to go back in the VOD to this point, because that was so
Okay.
fucking cute. I want to puke. The birthday improv is perfect. Listen, I often think about, like, Edgeworth remembering weird facts about Kay. Just because his brain remembers facts, and he's like, I could send her a blurry image of a crow if she's having a bad day, I guess.
Hey, do you detect the scent of treasure coming from this bush?
The scent of treasure? Not at all.
Ugh, Mr. Edgeworth, you're totally not with it.
I'm not with it?
God. God.
Excuse me? I'm not with it? I'm not hip?
No, and it's important for both thieves and prosecutors to be energetic.
Perhaps for a thief like you, but that level of energy is unbecoming for a prosecutor.
You really think so? That prosecutor we met at Gatewater Land seemed to be pretty active.
Well, he's not a prosecutor anymore. See how everything naturally just balances out?
God.
I fucking love them so much. Yeah, maybe re-examining will repeat the animation. Okay, Grace, are you looking?
I'm looking.
Look at
I'm
her.
locked in. Oh my god, that's so cute.
So fucking cute. Kate, yeah, I killed the cute K moment.
Oh my god, thank you, Big
So it
T.
can live forever. Okay, yeah. I'm not with it. Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation.
Yeah, 'cause I don't smell a drop of gold here, or any other treasure for that matter.
Kay, the only scent you should detect in a place like this is the smell of sweat.
Hey,
Gross.
Mr. Edgeworth. That was a pretty good play on words there.
We
Can
did
you
this.
explain it to me?
Gummy! Don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that.
Were you eavesdropping on us, Detective Gumshoe?
No, it's not like that, sir.
We're having an assistant to investigator conversation here. Where are you in that? Nowhere, exactly. Anyways, Kay, as you were saying, we did not do the stepladder thing. No, we didn't. A ladder.
Actually, that's a stepladder.
They're the exact same thing.
No way! From their structure up, they're totally different. But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is a rope ladder. A stepladder is much too heavy to carry around, after all.
And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty. Fuck are you talking about? What are you...
What?
the fuck are you talking about?
Bro's cooking nothing.
Bro, what is bro on about? Who let this man cook? Of being dangerous during an earthquake. Okay, I didn't let him finish.
Sure. Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, true. They are. Yeah. Okay. You're right. Oh my god, the traffic cone comic is so funny. It would appear that the stage is also scheduled to be renovated.
You know, I would love to perform on a stage like this. Something like the greatest great thief show.
I should think it would be a bad idea for a thief to show their face to the world. Yeah, I thought for a moment Edgeworth had an irrational hatred of all ladders. Oh, what? Sorry, I guess I...
Hey, you're not going back to Alabasta already, are you?
No, not yet. I still need to gather a bit more information first. Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth!
You look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective.
Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir.
So, what did you find out?
Well...
I take it he has found nothing of any particular use, as usual.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Ambassador Palermo.
Oh, and what is this something interesting?
This, sir.
Whoa, that's so pretty. I'm so jealous. That's a real treasure there.
Why does the flame burn green, Detective?
So, apparently, if you burn the special white crystal oil that they only make in Babal, it burns this green color, sir.
Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babal should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes?
They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so it'd project the images.
Oh? Silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? Oh good, that's something interesting wasn't Poleno's online dating profile. Wait, what am I doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Edgeworth canonically distracted by pretty lights.
Hey, what's wrong, sir?
There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much?
Uh-huh. You got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
Ah, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant.
I expect the two of you. I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. Mark, hello! How's it going there? Site safety starts here. There is a sign here warning passers-by to take precautions around this renovation site.
They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere.
I believe Ambassador Poleno said it was to attract more tourists and visitors.
What can they do with the new stuff they're building? Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth?
How about transforming it into a courthouse?
Hey, be serious.
But I was being serious. They're funny. The sillies. They're literally the sillies.
Ah, so you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these you can eat whatever you'd like.
And these are...
Discount tickets to our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
I can just hear you, like, not, like, barely being able to close your mouth, like, your lips, because you're just like, discount tickets for the cafeteria. It's so good. Thanks. I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now. This open-air stage, what function does it serve exactly?
Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to Babal. I heard that tonight, over in the Alabastian Rose Garden, Ambassador Alva was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too.
Mr. Cochin told you that?
Yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own.
Now that I'm listening for it, like the smile immediately going away. It's so funny.
Why does his sprites look like that? It's
I don't fucking know. It's good.
But unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started?
Exactly.
Ambassador Paleno, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Primadou statues.
Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alvast and Vival used to be one country called Codopia?
Yes, I know that much about your history.
Well, the Primadou statue belonged to the founders of Codopia. At least, that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the king of Codopia as a symbol of the country's wealth.
So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it?
Yes, that's right. Which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose.
But if Alabast and Babal were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue?
I have no reason to believe so. The Primadou statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy.
I wonder if Ambassador Paleno knows. Does he know? About what happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it. Ambassador Paleno, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you about.
Yes? Oh, and don't worry, you can ask me more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3?
The flirting was
mean.
better when you were giving me pen ink.
In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to Babal, yes?
Thank you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador.
He was, well...
Power forever.
If I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. If there was ever anything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me. To think that a man like that had a hand in the smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings.
It sounds like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind.
Recently, Manny had been really busy. Since I became the Vavalese representative at the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me.
I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council?
Oh, well, you see, had tonight's events proceeded without a hitch, our 2 countries were to reunify and become one again. But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon.
I think I'm gonna put... Sorry, this is very sudden, or not sudden, but... I think I'm gonna put... Nope. Not that. Not that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna... Not that! Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna put... Are we serious right now? I'm gonna put these down here. Because I didn't want it to cut off any text that might be there. But I don't think it comes into contact with the text that much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is this awkward? Is it
I don't
awkward
know.
having it at the bottom of the screen?
Right in the middle.
Girl, I don't know. Right in the middle there. There you go. No, that sucks more. Okay.
It's great because it looks like you and Polano are looking at Edgeworth together.
Sorry. You shouldn't have said that. Wait. Hold on a second. Sorry. Stop.
God.
I can't make it.
Oh my god. Great stream. Great stream. Perfect. It's like he's here in the room with me.
Okay. I have to wait.
Just.
I'm the butterfly.
And you've left. Oh god.
This is so fucking stupid.
It's really stupid, but I'm crying. I can't handle it. It's so funny.
Wait. So... Oh, the thumb should be on Edgeworth's shoulder. This is so true.
Oh my god.
But we'll put like one on one shoulder and like one on the other shoulder. Oh my god, please let me grab it. What the hell am I grabbing? Stop it. There we go. The bugs. The bugs! And then the butterfly is like, the butterfly is not even looking at the scene. It's just like a butterfly that's super tiny, but it's like... constantly looking at the camera. Oh, put K on the top of his head to mimic my current thumb layout. This is literally true. Like, what if she was like right there between his bangs? And then, and then Francisco was crawling on his finger like a little caterpillar! Pointing at the beautiful, he's literally pointing at the beautiful butterfly and is like, look, that's what you're gonna turn into.
I'm making Jay watch this part of the stream later.
This is so fucking stupid. Oh, please. I'm like at the point where I wish someone were eating burgers. Sorry. One more time.
Do you want me to do it?
Okay, I'm done. Okay, thank you. Oh my god. Thank god I'm freed.
Beautiful.
Okay, let me just put these back where
Alright.
they need to be. We're gonna put shit down here.
Great.
And we're gonna get going. Burger's Heart is 10 minutes. Okay. I can do this. Kay was on top of Francisco, right? We can do 20. It's fine. Okay. You read this, right?
Yes.
Okay. I suppose not. Sorry. We were just like right there.
Just looking at these scaffolds makes me want to climb them.
I recommend that you do not try. There was a fire burning here until not too long ago.
Yeah, but I think enough time has passed, so it should be alright. Thief Child says, if there is a height that can to be scaled, then scale it you must! Awoo!
Starting from Thief Child, would you care to explain what you just said? Is this... Oh. This made way more sense in Japanese. Oh, in main theater, door in the middle, left window, and guard to the left has some fun K Edgeworth banter. Okay, wait. Oh, Langja means wolf child. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, in the main theater, Grace, so is that like now? Like, I can't go back now, can I?
Oh, you might be able to since you talked to everyone.
Oh, maybe. Okay, I'll try.
This bush looks like the perfect place to hide some sort of treasure, you know?
But there is no treasure inside those things.
Oh, too bad.
But we do have a lot of treasures back in Babal.
Sounds great! I'll be sure to pay you guys a visit sometime for a 5-finger discount.
Sure. We welcome you anytime.
Are you sure you really want to invite a thief into your country with open arms? Yes? I would invite Kay.
Hey, you're not going back to Alabast.
Oh.
Never mind. When that— oh wait, fucking I had to show him the finger. I had to show him the finger. Okay. I swear words have not been going for me lately. I mixed up sliding and flying for the cake today and said the cake nearly went fliding. Oh, yeah. Words have not been my speciality today either, as considering I keep fucking flubbing shit. Ambassador Paleno, if you could please take a look at this for me. The Primadou statue sitting in Alabast right now actually belongs to Babal.
So it would appear. I received a call from Ms. Von Karma about this earlier.
Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babal's Primadou statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession.
Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. And it is definitely Alabast's statue. I know because it's the real statue.
Then you're saying that Babal's was a replica?
I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal, and I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one.
Hold it!
Why are you telling me this?
Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right?
If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either.
I never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic?
Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast?
Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened.
Oh, I see. So there's been a murder in both countries using an object from another country?
That's the gist of it. Babal is just as strict as Alabast in their inspection of the people and things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. And that's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. I'm so joyful right now. I love when they're both on screen like this. It makes me happy.
You mean the fake Yatagarasu?
In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted?
I believe it was the Rose Garden on the Alabastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least, that's where I heard the Yetagarasu had appeared.
In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste.
Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it?
My guess is that it's a guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use?
There is a little water on it. But how did the water get on it? It doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet from around here.
I was thinking, they have concerts here at this open-air stage from time to time, right?
All right, I'll find its owner later.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
What is this?
It's Miss Yu's perfume. Get the bloodhounds. It's the bottle that woman left behind and that I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of use in tracking her down. So I kept it safe all this time.
Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you.
Does this mean you're getting the bloodhounds?
Correct. Missile! Okay, right. I missed the stream where you confronted you in case 4. No! It was great. I'm so sorry. What did you say? Door in the middle, left window, and guard to the left. We saw the show just beyond these doors, but it's been quite a number of hours now.
Mr. Edgeworth, have I ever told you that you talk like an old fogey?
I was merely reminiscing. Is that such a crime? Left window. I can see the courtyard and the Alabastian embassy through this window.
It's a really stately and pretty embassy, isn't it? Especially that chimney. Just looking at it makes me want to use it to sneak my way in. Kind of like how Santa does it. Hey, are you all right? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm beginning to think that you may have what it takes to become a royal troublemaker. Wait. But I wanted to talk to him. I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Alabast now, but...
I know.
Oh, no, I can't... Okay.
I know. I'll go back to Babal and do some more investigating there.
Damn it! I can't go back? Ugh. Hi, Lang. Grace, can you send it to me? Because, I want to know. I need to know. March 14th, 9:58 p.m. Rose Garden. Okay. May I enter the Alabastian embassy? If it's only you, then yes.
Why wouldn't you guys let me in?
I'm just following the rules, madam, so I'd appreciate it if you would cooperate.
Well then, I guess I have no choice but to climb over the wall from the bubble east side.
Okay, please don't run off and do any more dangerous things tonight.
It was just a joke, Mr. Edgeworth, a joke.
Don't tell me that after my heart skipped a beat.
Yeah.
Basically, wobble cry. Okay, it's dangerous. The roads are really unsafe at night. Don't tell me that after my heart skipped a beat. Fuck! Sorry, Grace. I need to just screenshot this to save it for later so that
Of course.
because I'm just gonna, I just want to talk about it later. I just want to think about it later. I just want to think about it. It will be something I want to think about later.
I understand.
Oh, I'm still on burgers. Fuck. 20 burgers. Shit. Hold on.
Ach, Lara. I see you're back, Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah, extend the burgers. Can I suggest you present something here for a great Lang and Edgeworth interaction? You absolutely may.
How are things in Babal?
I'm not in my burgers. I know. I'm sorry. I mean, let's just start the burgers over. Start the burgers over.
Also, I can't really say much except from...
Oh,
Also, I really can't say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl.
bloody knife. Yes, I have bloody knife. The investigation into Manny Cochin's death hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has.
Ah, yes, the Yatagarasu. Even now, I find it hard to believe. A person who can freely traverse between the two countries at will? Preposterous.
Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu. Abby! Abby, I'm on burgers. Just so you know, but hi.
That's correct. Ambassador Elba was to give a speech tonight here in Elebast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of the mysterious thief appeared, and just as suddenly, it vanished. After that, there was the fire at the Babyliss embassy that the Yatagarasu started.
I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence.
Hi, Francisca.
Can I talk? Or is she...
Yes. Tonight, in this fairy rose garden, the Alabastian ambassador, Kirkis Elba, was to give a commemorative speech. A very key commemorative speech, at that. And including Agent Lang, the security detail was very tight. But as if to mock our efforts, the Yatagarasu appears. Then, just like that, the thief vanishes and starts a fire at the Babyliss embassy.
Interesting. And are you sure it was the Yatagarasu who appeared here?
Of course. But to have slipped by such tight security, and then disappear into thin air. We will need to conduct a very thorough investigation of this area.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. In order to find out the truth behind what happened here, I should start by gathering as much information as I can. All right. The bush on the left is good for Francisca flower babies. Oh, this bush. These are some beautiful roses here. They appear to be well maintained.
You're being too nice, Miles Edgeworth. The arrangement is devoid of any design sense. Roses only truly shine when they are grouped by color, one color per location. They lose their beauty when they're all mixed together like this.
I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not. On second thought, there's a rather serious look on her face. I better leave it be.
They should really rethink this proper balance of these roses.
Of all the people to comment on the proper balance of things. Literally so important. This statue bears a resemblance to the Primadou statue.
The plaque says, King Primadou and the battlefield. In order to save the queen, King Primadou put his life on the line and went to war.
So Primadou was actually a person of royal blood? I thought he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend.
Well, what surprises me is that a real person who looked like the Steel Samurai existed. Would it be the Steel Samurai?
I think that's a funnier pronunciation.
A real person who looked like the Steel Samurai existed.
I suppose there's that too. Statue of woman is funny too, yes. A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water.
It says that it's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to King Primadou. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you are lousy at reading a woman's heart.
I opened my mouth about a statue, and she somehow made the leap to that. She's always calling me gay. I know. We both are.
Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you are gay.
Is it possible that the Yatagarasu hid in these bushes?
Of course not! They are rose bushes! You've been spending too much time with Scruffy and that girl. They're rubbing off on you. But it's all right. I'll wake you out of your stupor.
Francesca voice.
Classic misogynist Miles Edgeworth. Now, the next time you feel like sleep-talking, remember that I'll whip you for real.
All I tried to do was offer up a possibility, and this is what I get? There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance.
It's not just for aesthetics. This pool's water is also used in putting out fires.
I see. Oh. The pool stopped filling itself automatically.
The fountain spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. Which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. I guess I'll take some notes about it, just in case. I corroborate presenting the Alabastian knife to Lang, but also the Cadopian paper document. Okay. Ah! God, it scared the shit out of me. No!
How dare you surprise me like that?
No, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Edgy. Thanks for what you did back there.
Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment. White man jump scare.
I know that. Do you really think that I'm the type to just jump into a pool and swim around for fun?
Objection!
All right then. Did you by chance fall into the pool?
Nice guess, but no dice. So, you know my son, right, Edgy?
Your son? Your Scoo? Sorry, wrong game.
I guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador.
I really hope they still have your Scoo in the official translation, the localization.
And I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him!
You imbecile! How can you be so flippant at a time like this?
Yeah, Tony talking about Plushworth.
You know my son?
Plushworth! I love Plushworth. Like, literally. I love Plushworth.
What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is this child of yours anyway?
Huh? Oh, how old is he again?
Hold it!
Larry, this is the first I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother?
The mother? Oh, that chick, the pink princess.
The pink princess?
Hold it!
Ms. Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there. However, I believe what he is looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant.
Yep, because I'm the Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul. And the Iron Infant is my cute little son.
You have given a whole new meaning to the phrase, an astounding fool.
I just need Whoa! Capcom!
I just need Capcom to release the giant ant worth sums outside of the lottery.
Yeah. Cause like, if they actually wanted my money, they would do that. But they're allergic to making money.
I believe what Tony is referring to is this plush doll of Miles Edgeworth.
I'm still Burger's Heart, aren't I? Fuck. Larry, we have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now get out of there.
Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there.
Hey, wait! Well, it's not as if he'll get very far swimming around in that pool. And though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. You have done about 22 minutes of Burger's hard total, so I'm tempted to let it go. Well, just for Plushworth. Presenting the knife.
Have you finished checking out all the bystanders?
Yes, sir. And we found 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and one person ran a light, sir.
Don't tell me you didn't find out anything related to the case.
Sir, not a single thing, sir.
Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct.
Oh my gosh, hi, Alex. Agent Lang.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor.
I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier.
Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did.
That's a lot of pickpockets. They're all K. After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba? I had just a little dry, like,
We're to wrap up the bodyguard assignment at the end of today.
Edgeworth, get out of the way! I want to see his heaving tits! He's doing like the... Fuck! Edgeworth!
Oddly enough, we received a word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. As if I can be so easily called away from this case after I've come this far. I swear that I'll find the truth and drag it out screaming into the light. You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
You were working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time. So naturally, you witnessed when the Yatagarasu appeared, correct? Listen, I've been saying sentences this entire night. I'm
Drag it out screaming like my heaving tits. Yeah, I saw the thief all right. with my own 2 eyes, my own 2 lion peepers, my wolf peepers. The Yatagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. But when the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared. That's when cries of, "It's the Yatagarasu!" rang out. The next second, the spotlight went out. And by the time we got the area lit again, the deft thief had vanished. When we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was because someone had unplugged the extension plug for all the outdoor electronics. Whether it was someone doing it on purpose, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, we don't know. But one thing is for certain. The Yatagarasu was here!
So you're saying that, basically, all you saw was the thief's silhouette?
Yes.
If all you saw was a shadow, then it's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else.
Ha! Good thinking, sis. You just might be right. If it weren't for the fact that there was no one else with that same shape. Not among the staff or the audience members. My men have already done a thorough check of everyone, so I know I'm right.
Someone else's shadow? That sounds like a plausible hypothesis. The suddenly appearing and... Did I miss being able to present something to him? I swear to God. The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I've figured out its true origin.
I expected no less from my subordinate. Now, let's hear what you know on the subject. What really casts the shadow of the Yatagarasu?
Is these, yeah? Oh, no, sorry. It's this. Right?
Take that!
The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. Is it not possible that it was created by this statue?
Are you playing me for a fool, Miles Edgeworth? This statue bears absolutely no resemblance to the shadow of the Yatagarasu.
You are correct. However, this statue is but one part of the whole picture.
What do you mean by only one part?
What is the other part to the real form of the Yatagarasu shadow? It's Can I? Not Windows virus and threat protection. Is it the other statue? I really can't recall.
I don't know.
I can't remember what the statue looked like. It was like Windows virus and threat protection was the Yatagarasu all along. I thought it was protecting me from it.
That's what they want you to think.
Let's see if it's this. Let's just see. Let's just see.
It's another statue?
The Yatagarasu's shadow was made from the shadows of these two statues. Right, I think it's the different, yeah.
Made? What do you mean by that?
Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panic. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a...
Miles Edgeworth, why do you have such...
This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panicked state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared,
You believe that the two shadows will create the Yatagarasu's shadow?
Precisely. Now then, watch as I reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu. I thought it was protecting me from the Yatagarasu, the people who hired Burn, Bat, and Callisto to do security against the Yatagarasu. First, if we set up a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Primadou and the battlefield. Sorry, I just had to crack. The shadow of the king's statue would appear on the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, if we set a light up on the queen who spoke of love to King Primadou, her silhouette would also appear on the backdrop of the stage.
Aha! So if we were to combine the two shadows...
It looks nothing like the Yatagarasu shadow.
Miles Edgeworth, how do you explain this grotesque shape?
Calm down, Francesca. The way the light needs to be shown on the queen's statue is wrong. You are free from Burger's Hard. Please use this power responsibly, okay?
Please use it responsibly.
Shadow!
Shadow, please.
Maria!
What do you mean by that? I believe that the whole of the king's shadow needs to be used for this to work. However, in the case of the queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow only used one part of her shadow.
Only one part?
Yes, and that one part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Yatagarasu's shadow.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
You're right. I apologize.
Now, what part of the queen's statue...
No, it's not statue. No.
Now, what part of the queen's statue was used to complete the... Now, what part of the queen's statue was used to complete the Yatagarasu's shadow?
Take that!
Think back to what is missing in our shadow. Maria. 5 long, thin areas, correct? Now, what does that remind you of?
Normal way to say that.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, Parker! Hello! Thank you for the raid, Parker. Welcome.
That's right. It can only be the shadow of the queen's left hand. Francesca, can we please adjust the spotlight's position so that it only shines on the queen's left hand?
All right, let's give it a try and see what we get.
It's... Okay, her fingers are not fucking pointy like that, but whatever.
No.
Yeah, this is exactly like the shadow I saw.
The culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand. And then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, guests must have moved the spotlights around, which we can assume was also a part of the culprit's plan. Parker, what were you playing? By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarasu's shadow had vanished.
Which means that the shadow was a construct from the very beginning.
So you see, the Yatagarasu never did visit Alabas tonight. Spiritfarer. Never heard of it. The only country that thief visited was Babal, although it can be assumed that the Yatagarasu had an accomplice in Alabast. No, I feel like my face needs to be at the bottom here. Because I'm like... And then, I don't know, chat can be like... Here. Is that okay? That's gotta be okay. It has to be, because that's what's happening.
An accomplice? accomplice. But who?
I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person who set up the shadow show. Shadow show. Thank you, Parker. Have a nice dinner. I sense that the biggest clue yet to solving this case is the existence of this accomplice. Yay. Does that mean I can't fucking show Lang that knife? Really? Is this...
No idea.
the old man?
Oh, how's the investigation going?
Thank you so much, Grace. I'm sorry. Oh, no, sorry, that was...
How's the investigation going?
Detective Bad, do you need a lozenge? Are you quite all right?
Yes. No. My vocal cords don't go that deep without a fight.
Detective Bad, have you come to join us in investigating the Atagarasu? His lollipops are like Hall's lollipops. Oh, okay.
It's covered in blood. The sight of blood brings out my wild side. What about you? Any special reaction to blood?
No, not especially.
This is why you prosecutors are all worthless.
How does that have any bearing on how good or bad of a prosecutor someone is? What the fuck, Lang? Restraining myself from making a fucking Omegaverse joke.
Oh my god.
The only thing I know about Omegaverse is jokes that my friend Umi makes. Sorry. Did I read this? Lang saying this to someone on their period? Shut the fuck up! No! Oh. Blech. Stop. Detective Bat, have you come to join us in investigating the Yatagarasu?
I've left the murder in Agent Lang's charge. And my only target from the very beginning is the Yatagarasu. So, yes.
So, what have you found out?
I got a piece of evidence.
May I see it?
Sure, but you might regret it.
We're here because we are ready to face whatever may come. So, if you please.
When people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And one woman claimed, "I'm telling you, I'm a genuine international journalist." She gave me an interesting picture.
A journalist?
Well, actually, she's a freelance cameraman. This is the photo I got from her.
What in the world?
God bless.
The Yatagarasu is flying through the air!
The times they are a-changin'.
I loved that line read. That was great.
They are changing.
It's not just man, but evidence. Even they lie to us now.
When was this photo taken?
Apparently, right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out. It was taken from a nearby building that you can see the embassy from.
I see. So this was taken after the fire.
The blur in this picture took off from the Babalese embassy, flew over the boundary, and headed for the embassy of Alabast.
This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight.
Is that a fact? I've had the pleasure of dealing with a case involving a flying person once.
Actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well.
2, actually.
Maybe it happens more often than we think.
Am I up to the task of solving this Am I up to the task of solving the mystery behind this photograph? Well, the Yatagarasu took off from the Babalese embassy, so I should start from there. Francisca, I need to return to the Babal investigation for a bit.
All right.
Wait, maybe I can still...
Ah, what a farce. Turned out that the Yatagarasu shadow was just some statues instead.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everyone was in a panic.
And here I thought you'd come over to throw some sarcastic remark in my face.
Of course not. You and I were both of one mind in the pursuit of the truth.
But are we really of one mind, though?
I'll be returning to the Babal investigation now. I'll contact you if I find anything.
You sure are as stubborn as a rock.
Why was that like the funniest exchange?
I'll continue investigating on this side of the building.
All right, I'm counting on you. Gotta admire the hustle of the writer who keeps referencing Big Top in dialogue like anyone but them cares. I only care about when Francisca is like,
He was like a little brother to me.
God, I feel like I need to crack my back so bad. Oh, Maya is also really funny in Big Top. This is true.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Okay, do you need one of Mr. Bad's cough drop lollipops?
Fucking possibly, dude. I also need to just like calm down because my mouth is trying to work overtime
I understand.
when it doesn't fucking need to. I'm like trying to say things super fast and I don't need to do that.
Welcome back, Mr. Edgeworth. Now come on, let's get back to our investigation.
Yes, let's. Wait, can I now talk to... No, fuck!
Wait, it makes you do that again? Oh my god.
I see you're back. Well, let's continue with the investigation, shall we?
Yes, let's.
I'll continue investigating on this side of the building. If you could fucking make up your mind, Miles Edgeworth!
All right.
Oh, you're back! That was fast!
Okay, let's... Don't punch me.
Fucking make me stop, old man. Okay, I'll stop.
Flippity flop! Welcome. Welcome back.
All right. Anything particularly fun to inspect?
It's the national flag of Alabast, and it features the country's flower crest. Comparing the knife to the crest, it's apparent the knife was extremely well crafted.
Yeah, every detail of the flower is there on the knife handle's flower. In my professional opinion, this knife is worth quite a bit of money.
Okay, that's a very valuable piece of evidence.
I know that. You're going to use this to... I know that. You're gonna use this to find and steal the truth, right?
I suppose you could put it that way. Now let's continue investigating.
some nice flowers. I wonder who they're from.
Oh, we already did this. Gatewater Imperial Hotel. Yeah. Yeah. We did this.
I love the Gem and Ninja.
Okay. Maybe we just go back over. Unless, wait. Was it this guy we talked? No. Okay. Oh, we get to one of my favorite little bits of dialogue that I drew a comic of like a million bajillion years ago and never posted, and I'm so excited for Christmas break because like for once in like almost 2 years I actually want to draw.
Yay!
March 14th, 10:37 p.m. Babaley's Embassy Secretariat's office.
To think, after all that running around, we're right back where we started.
It would appear that way.
Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. Have you found Manny's killer yet?
Sorry. I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Paleno, but I have yet to find his killer.
Then I guess his murder really was the work of the Yatagarasu.
Your drawing of Kay stating her name and occupation was great. Thank you. I love drawing Kay. I love thinking about Kay.
Let's get one thing straight. It was the work of the fake Yatagarasu. The real Yatagarasu is a noble vigilante who is only out to steal the truth.
Miss Faraday, please don't make such a sad face. If there's anything I can do for you, all you have to do is ask, alright?
I don't want coupons. Mr. Paleno.
Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier. Yes, Francisca Comic! Woo!
Oh, sure. Please feel free to investigate to your heart's content.
Also, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador.
If it will bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything.
Thank you, Mr. Paleno. You're a total gentleman.
You don't have to waste such nice words on me, little miss.
Hey, Sir Paleno.
Those two sure got chummy awfully quickly.
You know, it's easy to say we're going to investigate, but where should we begin?
We should probably start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fire. And then we should look into the matter of the suspicious person you spotted.
Yeah, when I came into this room, that person was already gone. But I'm willing to bet that the person I was chasing is Mr. Cochin's killer.
We don't know that yet. However, it's hard to believe that person is unrelated. Furthermore, because the key the Yatagarasu stole 7 years ago was found here. It signals that perhaps Ms. Yu is also somehow involved.
I knew it! That woman is almost definitely Mr. Cochin's killer.
Yet again, we don't know that. There are too many mysteries to be solved here. Speaking of the Yatagarasu and mysteries, I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad.
Uncle Bad? He's taking part in the investigation too?
Yes, he has been chasing after the Yatagarasu for all these years.
Uncle Bad.
Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire.
What? This kind of looks like the person in the long coat I was chasing. Does this mean... That I was chasing the fake Yatagarasu after all?
I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either.
But this could be how that person escaped!
Well, we'll need to investigate a bit more before we can say anything about that. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore and pick up our investigation where we left off.
Woo!
Okay, I really, really, really love, this, it appears that this area was heavily damaged by the fire.
Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny! My recommended dialogue in this segment is the grandfather clock and the shelves. Okay. There was, like, some coupons at the desk or something like that. It would appear that this desk also fell victim to the fire.
But it doesn't look too damaged. Ooh, I think we can rifle through this drawer a little bit.
I suppose we really should take a look.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
Okay, cool. It seems that the contents of this drawer survived the fire rather well.
Now that's a sturdy desk. I guess that's the value of solid wood construction. Let's see if there's anything useful left in here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay. Isn't there, like, some coupons somewhere? That's a rather unusual shape for a notepad. I suppose this must be another souvenir from somewhere. It looks like... Oh, here we go. A bunch of flyers with coupons attached to them.
The ball sure gives away a lot of different coupons.
Here we go.
Maybe I should create one of my own. I could call it the Great Thief Coupon.
And what kind of discount would that net you?
The 5-finger kind, what else? And I'd steal an extra thing or two for the bearer.
Things such as...
Such as the truth. What else would I steal?
What I wouldn't give to have a mountain of your coupons right about now. I just, like, imagine... Okay, I imagine her, like, hand-making these little coupons and just, like, randomly giving them to him sometimes. Like, if he... Fucking, I don't know, he gives her a ride, he gives her a ride from school somewhere, or, like, I don't know, he like, buys her a granola bar, or, like, a Swiss roll or something, and she'll, like, just give him these coupons, and then one day, like,
she's like, hey, Mr. Edger, why'd you, like, call me to your office? This is, like, am I, like, in trouble or something? Like... you the principal or whatever? And then he, like, slams the mountain of coupons that he's collected down, and he's like, I am in utmost need of your assistance, Kay. And she's like, you actually kept those? That's crazy. What? Mr. Edgeworth, that's so cute. Why'd you keep those? I was just fucking making those. And then he's like,
I didn't have to keep them.
I just like the idea of that. I just think they're cute.
There is a bottle of Babyliss ink on Mr. Cochin's desk. Anyways, that's the comic that I, like, scribbled down, and then I keep needing to, because it's not, like, legible enough to post, but it's legible to me. But I would want to, like, you know, I have to, like, I'm gonna, like, keep a list of, like, because sometimes I want to draw, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Where's my pen? Let's make it pink for Kay. Coupon.
I'm back also, sorry.
Hello, welcome back. Coupon comic. Did you hear my coupon comic?
I did, yes. Amazing.
Edgeworth assuming that not keeping them is a social faux pas. And, like, Kay gave him this coupon. Like, he probably just, like, put it in his desk and be like, well, I guess they're there now. I guess I suppose I might need them at some point, I don't know. There is a bottle of Babalese ink on Mr. Cochin's desk.
And it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside.
Yeah, autism scale 5000, literally. The seal is unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink.
Hey, Mr. Polano, it looks like your precious Babalese ink is all right after all.
What? That's odd.
Hold it!
Ambassador, what do you mean by that?
Well, it's just that there is something strange about the ink.
Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please? We didn't inspect everything. Telephone.
So I guess embassy phones are just like normal phones, huh? Just like you and me.
Well, what did you imagine them to look like?
I thought the babals would look like a flower and the receiver would be a butterfly. That way, it looked like the butterfly receiver was sucking nectar from the flower base.
If any country had a flower phone, it would be Alabast, don't you think?
Oh, then maybe the phone I envisioned would have been from when they were Cadopia?
There's really no point in asking me about something that never existed in the first place. She's literally so smart.
You know what you lack, Mr. Edgeworth? Curiosity and an imagination. Perhaps even a childlike whimsy.
Sorry about my childhood being destroyed. I apologize for that.
You always make it
Yeah,
dark.
you're bad.
Yeah, well, apology not accepted.
Manny Cochin. His name is written here on this nameplate. K would love Ghost Trick! Literally, when Lynn did certain things in Ghost Trick, I was like, fuck, dude, I wish Kay was this, like, little 3D model that was moving in a 2D space.
Why would you put a nameplate with your name on it in your own office?
I suppose it's to inform people in case they walked into the wrong room by mistake.
Do you think that maybe it's also there to remind you of your own name if you forget?
Not the foreshadowing. Well, either way, it's never a bad thing to set a nameplate on one's desk. Okay, let's get you a nameplate.
Stat!
Imagine forgetting your own name. That looks like a very comfortable chair.
Well, it doesn't look all that broken, so why don't you try sitting in it?
No, I'd better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
That's because I am a prosecutor, and it's part of my job to examine things.
And my job is to be a great thief.
Which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything. They're literally so cute in Smile World. I cannot stand them. It appears that Mr. Cochin's body has been taken in for an autopsy. The white outline is all that is left to tell the tale of his murder. Grandfather clock. Grandfather clock. A grandfather clock. This one resembles the one in Alabast.
Oh, that clock has been with us since back when we were still Cadopia.
That is one big clock! Hey, does this one have a bird that pops out like a cuckoo clock?
Bye, Abby!
I'm sorry, but no. Oh, but I'm sure you'll love its chime.
Really? It's gonna be 11 soon, so maybe I'll get to hear it then.
Is it that time already? Time sure flies by when I'm involved in an investigation.
Well, it's not that late. The night's only just begun.
Kay, it's not good for you to stay up late, you know.
Yes, Gramps.
I literally love them so fucking much. Don't even talk to me. It's the charred remains of a fallen ceiling fan.
Oh, I've seen a few of these before. They spin around and around and play music.
I believe you're thinking of a musical mobile for babies.
Yes, that's it.
But they're nothing alike. They're nothing of the sort.
They're totally alike. They spin those babies right round like a record.
I see. I guess I can see how you might think that. So this is the real Primadou statue.
This is really valuable, right?
That's what they say.
Hold it!
Kay, you're not seriously considering the theft of this statue, are you?
No way, Mr. Edgeworth. I wasn't thinking about anything like that. I was just calculating in my head how much the statue is worth.
That sounds mighty suspicious to me. I love how he could just like... Okay. Now then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out.
Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about?
Which one? There was more than one tonight?
Oh, I guess you didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires here at the Bavli's embassy tonight. What a bother all of that was.
Wait, but the only fire we know about is the one after the Gem and Ninja show.
Well, the first occurred at the start of the Jam and Ninjas show. Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire. Not wanting to cause a panic among the theatergoers, we decided to keep it internal.
Then the fire after the Jam and Ninja show was the second one of the night?
Exactly.
So the fire I witnessed was the second one. Come to think of it, didn't Detective Bad make reference to the first fire? When was this photo taken?
Apparently, right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out.
I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out.
So then, what was the extent of the damage in the second fire?
The second fire was contained to this floor, the 3rd floor. I think it was leftover embers from the fire on the floors above it that caused it.
That's... how should I put this? A very bad stroke of luck.
My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here, and Manny himself, all gone in the blink of an eye.
I feel so sorry for you, Mr. Plano.
Oh, look at me going on and on. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask again?
We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts for today were. And, if you happen to know, what Mr. Cochin's actions and whereabouts were as well.
Yes, very well. Let's see, I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. First I woke up and then I brushed my teeth. After that I had a roll for breakfast.
Hold it!
Fascinating. How about if you just skip to the relevant parts for me? I didn't want your entire Tinder profile.
You'd like a condensed version of my Tinder profile?
No!
Alright, I can do that for you.
So what did Mr. Cochin and you do this morning?
Well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin' Ninja. But Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so we were here tidying up his office.
You helped clean Mr. Cochin's office? Why were you not cleaning out your own?
Oh, I think I forgot to mention this, but my office is currently undergoing renovation.
Goliath 37, swipe right to get 25% off your next flight.
Which is why both the Primitive statue and the Bubbly's knife set are down here.
I see.
Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. We just burned some files we no longer needed and expired coupons in the fireplace.
I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though, huh?
About that. I kind of forgot to clean the ashes out. I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at me.
Hold it!
An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of a secretary's anger.
Oh, he was very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me. I spilled some Bubbly's ink onto the back wall when, when I was burning the files? I can't see it. under your
Sorry.
face.
Ugh.
You're good.
Ugh. I knew
assumed
that
it
would
was
be
I.
There. Now I'm shma.
I spilled some Bubbly's ink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see.
Hold on. You have to make these a little smaller. Just a little bit. Fuck. There we go.
And she got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect.
Talk about the boss getting bossed around.
That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning.
Don't tell me you had no other work to do. Being an ambassador and all. Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Cochin did this afternoon.
Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis. We had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone.
So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show.
A little while later, after I had straightened myself up a bit, I returned to... Sorry, hello? I returned to the theater.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was like a problem with my setup here and you couldn't read it again.
No.
Okay.
With
okay.
the chat and also that bit of straightening up dialogue I was
The chat?
talking about Manny Cochin.
Oh, I see. Okay. I keep thinking there's a problem with my setup.
No, it's all good.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, he's... Yeah.
Because I was to take part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show.
There was a commemorative photo op at the end.
It was a fantastic photo of the three of us. Ambassador Alba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare for my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja.
He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador.
When I got to my office, that's when the first fire broke out and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out.
So you didn't see Mr. Cochin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show?
Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was lying there in an eternal sleep. Sorry!
The next time I saw him, he was lying there.
He went so quickly.
He went so quickly. I see. Ambassador Paleno, I thank you very much for your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance, Mr. Edgeworth. If there is anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright?
I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Cochin's bottle of ink.
I just thought of it right now, but... During the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door. But when I did, I was greeted by roaring green flames. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all.
Hold it!
The fire was green. What was the cause?
Well, wood crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern.
And Baba Lee's ink is made from the same oil, which means it would also burn green.
You know, I too had thought it was Manny's ink that had caught on fire. So that's why I was surprised to find out there was still a bottle of ink left on his desk.
The case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery.
What exactly was it that caught fire in here?
That's safe.
This safe wasn't open at the time of the fire.
You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt, right?
Yes, and thanks to this safe's fire resistance, the smuggling evidence was preserved.
Aren't safes great? They always hold the wonderful promise of treasures within.
Well, this one certainly did have a few inside. You're not wrong there. You can see the Alabastian embassy through this window.
So, where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
You can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor. That's where Damask II was killed.
What? You don't mean the Mask Star! Damask 2 the second? The sequel? The Mask Star Damask the sequel? The game, the
I was
book?
just thinking, you were so strong for not reading it Damask 2, because I always in my head read it as Damask 2.
2 second. Sometimes it catches me. Sometimes it gets me.
Oh, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Even though Damask II was merely an imposter of the original? A fireplace, huh? So, Babal's offices have them too.
2?
There is a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastian office. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again. I still can't believe that we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace.
If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace? Here, I'll get inside. You could climb inside, and we can play hide and seek.
And come out covered in soot? I think not.
You really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right, I have to deduce. Okay.
It's gonna be something with the oil.
Spilled Bubbly's ink onto the back wall while burning files in the fireplace. Left ashes there. Okay. Oh, good night, Alex. Ah. Is it?
I can't remember.
Spilled Bubbly's ink. I mean, used in limited export because of its use in counterfeiting. I don't know if it's gonna be that though. Oh, the notepad! Dude, this is fucking crazy. You right, it's the notepad. The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found.
Hey, you're right! What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument Valley.
Ah, yes. The notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see.
Yes, I do. You do seem to be quite passionate about it.
Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you.
Are you sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by the fires? Oh, maybe it's Mount Fuji. Possible. Ambassador Paleno, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note.
This looks like Manny's handwriting.
I see. In that case...
Ooh, did you figure something out? I can see those little neurons firing like pew pew pew.
This note... Okay, stop poking me in the forehead. This note was found in Alabast. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped... It was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damask II.
Damask II? Then this note...
Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damask II to steal the Prima Du statue.
Your little gray
What?
cells.
Manny tried to steal Alabast's Prima Du statue?
We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin?
Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you.
I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis.
I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this.
Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue?
There is one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation.
Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador. There's still... Oh, I already checked this area. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No check mark, I get. Whatever. It's fine. I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired Damask II.
Actually, I fear it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, We were to determine which statue was the real one as a part of today's event.
But because of the Yatagarasu and the fire here, that got cancelled, didn't it?
I'm actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled. For you see, Vival's statue, well, it's just a replica.
And did Mr. Cochin know that about Babal's Primadou statue?
Of course he knew. That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority.
Yes, I understand.
Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, "Let me handle it. It'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Canopia." At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious.
Hold it!
Mr. Cochin conducted a lot of business behind your back. Yeah, this guy is really so atypical of an AA witness. We didn't even need to cross-examine this out of him. I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next Credopian ambassador.
But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be.
I don't have an answer yet as to why he was trying so hard. But I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind, beyond just simple kindness.
Oh! Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested?
Yep. Got it all right here, sir. Here you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all.
What is all this, Gummy?
It's all the information on this room that I got for the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire.
Sorry. The guy who thinks perjury is a real crime. No, literally, like, the only person in Ace Attorney to not lie to you outright after saying that they'll tell the
crazy.
truth. Good work, Detective.
It was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk.
Wow. You two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad.
What do you mean?
As a prosecutor and a detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day. Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna find my own wonderful partner someday. And she'll have luminol! And when I do, I'm gonna become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father, right?
Hold it!
Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers to, Kay. However, I can say that it is truly a wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust.
Throwing up.
I leave all this in your capable hands, partner. I need to fucking draw Naramitsu again immediately.
You bet. So what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor.
Yes?
That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call your secret weapon. I love how he's arguably supposed to be talking about Gumshoe, but we immediately got Naramitsu brained. I don't see how he could be talking about, because, like, I guess partner as in the sense that he's always working with him, but, like, they are not equals. Like, Edgeworth does not treat him well. Like, Yeah, like
That's the only reason, I'm not assuming that he's talking about Gumshoe. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
That's not his usual way of talking about Gumshoe, exactly. Like, he goes out of his way to be like, oh, of course he'd be useless. Yet again. Yeah, Burger soft as the stream gets interrupted by a 10-minute Naramitsu speed draw. And it would be beautiful. It would be. And one of these days I really am, maybe like at the end of Investigations 2, I'll just like, when we're done, I'll just fucking boot up my Cintiq and just fucking get in there.
Oh, you mean Little Thief? Hey, you're coming to rely on it, aren't you?
Hold it!
I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered, and the ambassador's testimony. We make a draw pile on stream? That would fucking rule, dude. I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third floor fire.
You got it. All right, here we go. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
It seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible that we might find the escape route the person Kay saw used as well.
Oh, what is this? Is it some sort of light show I was not told about?
This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted.
Really? That is certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday.
Ahem. I believe it's about time we returned to our investigation. Yeah, Kay deserves a fully animated motto segment, like one of Team Rocket's when she does that, literally.
So, Babal is really into pushing their tourism industry, huh?
I keep saying tourism, but I would be always, if I said that, I'd be stopped and be like, can you please do standard American? And I have to be like,
So Babal is really into pushing their tourism industry, huh?
yes, it would appear that way.
You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case?
Do you already have a destination in mind? Tourism, 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 and sorry versus sorry. What was the other one? I don't know.
Well, ideally, I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training.
Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jammin' Ninja TV show.
Hey, that's actually a really great idea, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't believe she took me seriously. That vaguely reminds me, one of the AA concerts, Apollo voice actor came on stage and spoke in English to the crowd and said, Hosuke Odoroki. Hosuke Odoroki.
Beautiful.
That was really funny. King. A fireplace, huh? So, oh, this, okay, I literally read this. Yes, okay. Let's make good fireplace memories. We can come inside, we can play hide and seek. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, you have no sense of fun. Yes, yes. Let's investigate a fire, I guess. These must have been the large green flames Ambassador Paleno saw.
With flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in.
Okay, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Yeah, the fire had died out or something by that time.
then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the 3rd floor until the Yatagarasu appeared and caused a stir in Babal, I suppose.
I guess Mr. Polino was just lucky enough to run into this fire. I guess Mr. Polino was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh?
Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
I knew it! That person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer.
That is very likely to be the case. After all, that person came into this room before you, and must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in? But then, what did the person set on fire to make the green flames?
Oh well, whatever it is that the person burned, it made a rather sizable fire.
And since the fire is green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
Yes, and I do believe that what you are thinking is exactly why these flames are green. Which fire-related piece of evidence burns the same color as these green flames? I mean, we have, I guess I could present either one of these.
Take that!
What? I'm excuse me?
Wait, Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth, the fire is just green because that's how Little Thief works! Oh, really? Well, I don't think they're related at all.
Oh. Sorry. It really isn't related after all.
Hey, you honestly apologized this time for being wrong!
What? I'm always honest!
And that's a good thing. Now just keep on doing it.
Ugh. I need to think about this a bit more carefully. They're so funny. If I stay calm, the answer should come to me. Yeah, okay, whatever. Fucking whatever, dude. It's wit crystal oil based! It's fucking... whatever.
I would have assumed you could present that.
Ace Attorney moment. This silhouette lantern, its green flame comes from the wit crystal oil it's burning.
Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off.
I think we've now established that the green flames were caused by wit crystal oil. Furthermore, we know that there is only one other thing made from wit crystal oil.
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Polino was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely, as we found out earlier in our investigation.
What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in, sir?
Fine, I suppose. Because this is how you talk to a partner you can trust. I'll explain it in a way that even you can understand. This is the thing made from wit crystal oil that Ambassador Polino was mistaken about.
Take that!
Babali's ink is made from wit crystal oil.
Oh, so it should burn the same color as the flames in the lantern, right?
He does kind of talk to Phoenix that way too, yes, but... Don't fucking pretend he also doesn't talk to Phoenix a certain other way. Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Babali's ink. I mean, I guess that is just how he shows he cares about people. It's just... There's a certain something to the way he's always specifically talking about Gumshoe. Yeah, Phoenix gives as good as it gets, though.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
Yes. However, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? I believe what he made with that ink is the answer to what gave birth to the green flames.
Oh, yeah! I'm beginning to really feel...
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, yeah. I'm beginning to really feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, Edgeworth being so caught up in the that man avoidance of using Phoenix's name that Kay ends up coming to the conclusion that every time Edgeworth says that man, he's talking about Gumshoe because she can't imagine him having any more friends.
Beautiful.
That's really, really good. And then she meets Phoenix and she's like,
Sorry, he, like, willingly, like, hangs out with you? Wait a minute. That is rare.
it would appear that I've finally found it. The smuggling ring's real goal. Made of Bobbly's ink, this is the source of the green flames.
Money.
Take that!
What would consume that great a volume of ink to make? That would be the counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Zhongfa. Yeah, Kay's mind is gonna be blown when she finds out that Phoenix knew him in 4th grade and also that he used to wear bow ties and can't make origami. Excuse you, he can perfectly make paper cranes since he never forgot the shame of that day.
You're kidding! You're saying it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say he stole Babal's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct?
Why, yes. And I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed.
Make a paper star right now. No, an alligator, a chair. Make a crow right now!
Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well.
Yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we?
It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence.
It looks like one of the Bobbly's knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem, especially since the other 2 knives' handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon. And Babal's national treasure was stolen! Poor Babal, don't you think?
I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babal's woes. We've got logic. We've got logic, we got logic, we got logic. Ambassador Alba's office fireplace is connected to the neighboring room's fireplace. Okay. The Bobbly's embassy is undergoing renovations from top to bottom. Maybe I'm supposed to say that this is like... They're also... I don't think this is gonna click. Nope, nope, nope. Not exactly a shining example of the perfect line of logic. Yeah, swag ever. What? Detective, you took part in the initial Babal investigation, correct?
Yep, sure did. I also helped put out both fires, sir. But that first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First I tried the elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea, because it was in use. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I'd have been burnt to a crisp. Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff that in the case of a fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator.
Oh?
Maybe someone wrote it in a fit of panic?
Detective, did you see the Yatagarasu that came into the Babali's embassy at all?
I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, sir.
I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective.
The second fire broke out around the time the Yatagarasu was spotted in Alabast. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babal, which caused some panic.
Hold it!
So no one was able to get a good look at this Yatagarasu that entered Babal.
Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know?
Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more.
A person in a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
The Yatagarasu that appeared in Alabast was proven to be just a fabrication, a shadow. Sorry, I'm thinking about Shadow the Hedgehog. In light of that fact, the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babal is also a suspect.
You can't be serious! Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto you!
So the Yatagarasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Cochin, then disappeared. Yeah, red raincoat. Oh wait, it's too soon. God, I can't wait to get to investigations too. Fuck! By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Yatagarasu?
I did, but, well, this embassy is huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with and was lost for a while there.
Hold it!
You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective?
Eek! I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir. But you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yeah, it was when I was lost and wandering around in the third floor hallways, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed towards it right away.
Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Cochin's body.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Miss Sheena wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon.
Still, it's too bad that Agent Sheena got here before I did.
I wonder where Agent Sheena was before you found her here.
Well, just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door.
Agent Sheena mentioned something about chasing the Yatagarasu herself earlier.
Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. Then during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu.
She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her.
Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir?
I'm not just pointing at you, I said you would do well. I was speaking directly to you.
I thought it was metaphorical, sir.
No.
Sniffle.
Yeah, sniffle all you want, Detective. See if I give a shit. Maybe these. Maybe these.
What the fuck?
It's fine. Oh, wait.
This grandfather clock. It was apparently in a different position before the fire.
According to staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir.
Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire.
Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming.
Huh? That's odd. It was still chiming right on the dot of every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damaged its internal mechanisms or something?
Ambassador Paleno, may we take a look inside that clock?
Sure, go right ahead.
Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir.
It looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming. But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place?
Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Polino that put the wire in there.
Then perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did. We've examined everything in this office, but there is one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Paleno about it. Ambassador Paleno, there's something I'd like to ask you about.
Yes?
About this office. It appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock.
Ah, that's right. You've also paid a visit to the Alabastian side of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one.
Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that.
Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same, as my room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja?
Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right?
Yet another odd expression of Babal's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabast, I take it? Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots.
Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help.
Bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry.
The Alabastian and Babalese sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway.
A secret passageway?
In Alabast, the fire turned out to have a revolving back wall.
A revolving wall? Sounds like something out of a ninja house!
Wow, there was a trick like that built in the fireplace, sir? What? This embassy holds that kind of secret?
There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know, Ambassador.
I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you know about this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this!
Agreed. And my first thought is that it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace.
Looks like just another fireplace, though, doesn't it? So, how do you turn it again?
In Alabast, I had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace.
Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it.
Hold it!
Ah! You scared me, sir!
There is something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts.
Huh? But we found an extra. You thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene. What does this contradiction mean for us? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. If we push this X mark, the fireplace wall should turn.
A revolving fireplace wall? That's neat, sir! We should hurry up and...
Wait, Detective, there's something we need to examine about this first. Besides which, there is also something I'd like to test.
Like what, sir?
I'll tell you later, Detective. For now, let's continue with the investigation. Okay, alright, fuck me, I guess. All I see inside this fireplace is starter wood.
Huh? That's odd. It doesn't match up with what Mr. Polano said earlier.
What is the meaning of this contradiction? Oh, okay, I have to deduce. Deduce. Ambassador Polano, you said that you burned some old fires in this fireplace today, correct?
Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually.
And after you did, you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct?
That's right. But why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face?
I'm sorry, I admit I am a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, why the fuck did he say that?
God.
Why did I say it like that? I didn't even think about it. Take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it.
Let's see. Huh? Where did all the ashes go?
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't really think that Ambassador Polano was lying, do you? Why did I say it like that? You don't really think that Ambassador Polano was lying, do you?
No, there is no reason for him to lie. And I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Kay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me.
You got it. I'll add in the ashes from the burnt files and... Sounds like we've pretty much figured everything out now, huh?
Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us.
Oh, I sense it coming on! You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Oh, you mean that? Well, it's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know?
Logic?
Dazzling.
There is really no need for you two to dance around the name of what I'm about to do. Okay. I mean, that feels like a good place to stop, because then we can do logic right away next time.
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah? Sound good?
Logic
Sound
sweep.
good? Logic sweep. Okay. We're making our way through... Turnabout Ablaze.
We got a good way through.
As long as we remember to do logic immediately next time. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been fun hanging out. I had missed, like when we missed last week, I was feeling the withdrawal symptoms. Do we think we'll get it done before Tony goes on holiday? Place your bets now. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. It's unlikely, but we can try. We can really try. Let's try.
Okay.
But yeah, No, I'm happy. I'm happy to be back in Ace Attorney land because I missed it. Yay! And then when I have a free second, I can fucking draw again. What do I have tomorrow? I have improv. Burgers Harding all stream. Yes. Don't let me fuck around with the camera again. Cause that like completely derailed me. That for some reason was funny as fuck to me. Like I'm like 5 years old. It was funny as hell. Yeah, I know. Professor Layton is dead in a ditch. I know.
His entries were so jolly.
They were so jolly. He was Christmas.
Exactly.
We'll get back to Layton eventually. Hopefully before New World of Steam happens. And then I can just play that as it comes out.
God bless.
Yes, okay, Joker Persona 5. Listen, the thing is that Joker is like lower down on the priority list for me. Like it's AAI, it's Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Layton, and then Joker. You know? Mm-hmm. And like now that I'm in school, I'm like, I don't want, like, I was thinking like, oh yeah, I can still do Saturday streams. I don't know if I can still do Saturday streams because it's like one of my only days where I do stuff. I blame you
like that. Because
level 5 frequently delays their games and we don't even know the date for New World of Steam yet. So, okay. Good. Yeah, Saturday's this day for sleeping. Yeah. I will play Persona 5. It will happen. At some point. Anyway, I'm gonna go fucking eat some snacks because I feel like chomping on some snacks.
I'm gonna go eat some 6-day-old pumpkin pie.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, lovely. Let me just... Nope, not that. There we go. There we go. Okay, yes. I'm gonna draw then right. Fuck yeah, go for it, do it.
God bless. Godspeed.
Yeah, we'll try and finish this before the Hall of Days. But, you know. Anyways, good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Mwah, I love you. See you next time. Bye.